To see Tosca, or are planning to do? Well, those of us been know it's worth a spot, so I'd invite you to pay up for the privilege of that. Conversely, is anyone here who has never been to a live opera performance? If you haven't and you're lying about it, shame on you, and please pay. But I thought we'd do a little bit of an opera quiz, and those that didn't go to Tosca could probably answer the first question. So, what was Tosca's occupation? Who can tell me who wasn't at Tosca? Yeah, but you were at Tosca. Yeah, Tosca was an opera singer. I mean, fairly appropriate. Okay, who composed Tosca? This is starting to get easy. Giacomo Puccini, thank you. Right, just get slightly harder though. I'd like to give you some other operas that Puccini composed. And if we don't get up to 5, then everybody's fine. So what other Puccini operas can you name? Madame Butterfly, that's one. Come on, there must... What's that? La Bohème is another. Think Chinese Princess. Manon Lescaut, very well done. That was one of the ones I didn't think people would get. Come on, so there's some pretty well-known and less well-known ones. Gianna Schicchi, well done indeed. Okay. There's one pretty well-known one that nobody's got. Well, the one I was thinking of was Turandot. Surely we know that too. There we go. But we could have had Le Villi, Edgar, La Fanciulla del West, La Rondine, Il Tritico, Il Tabaro, Suor Angelica as well. But we probably just about did enough to get avoid being fined for that. But I, as many of us, am a friend of New Zealand opera, as I always go. So who can tell me what other opera did New Zealand opera put on this year? Earlier this year. La Cenerentola, yep. So if you didn't know that, you're fine. Who composed La Cenerentola? Rossini. Okay. And on which famous story is Cenerentola based? And someone who didn't answer those. Cinderella. Okay. Again, if you didn't know those, you absolutely should be fine. But back to Tosca. There's a very standard opera plot, it seems to me, that consists of heroine falls in love with the wrong person, heroine dies, and that covers at least 50% of the operas that you see. So I thought, well, let's cover a couple of other operas with a similar sort of plot. So with an opera with a similar plot, the heroine dies at the end, but the female chorus workers all work in a cigarette factory. Which opera is that? Carmen, thank you. As always, standing order. If you don't know, pay up. In which opera is also where the heroine dies at the end, is the hero an Ethiopian princess? An Ethiopian princess. Opera written by Verdi. Aida, thank you. Okay. And maybe slightly harder. In which opera the female chorus workers working at spinning? And one of them is the daughter of a sea captain, and it has been produced in New Zealand in the last couple of years. You've seen it? What is it? It's a challenge.
The naked guys at the back of the stage.
Sorry?
The naked guys at the back of the stage.
The naked guys at the back of the stage? Which opera did you see, madam? It wasn't what I thought. You sure it was the opera? No. Wagner? It was a Wagner opera.
That was last year or 2 years ago.
Yeah. It was The Flying Dutchman, so look, you're all fine for not knowing that one. Okay. Okay. There were no naked guys in The Flying. I've seen it twice at Covent Garden as well, and there were no naked guys on it. I'm disturbed.
12 year 10s.
Oh, they would have loved it. Okay. Now, look, no opera is complete without a famous aria. So, look, just a couple of questions before I finish about the famous arias, and probably the most famous of all, we all know Pavarotti singing Nessun Dorma. Which opera is that from? Turandot. Okay, thank you. And also, which famous aria is sung by a character called Escamillo? That's a very famous aria. Might even invite someone to sing it. Escamillo? No? Toreador, thank you very much. It was Toreador from Carmen. So again, I think that's case for a fine for all the rest of us. Okay, and I'll just finish, slightly turn it on the operatic vein as well. If 9W is the answer, what would the question be?
Where's my seat?
No. No, the question is, do you spell your name with a V, Mr. Wagner? Thank you.